Is Google Sheets the same as Excel? When you are looking for a quick solution to create a spreadsheet, it can be difficult to choose which program to use. However, many people have heard of Google Sheets since it does most everything that Excel does, and some now want to know if Google Sheets is the same as Excel. Whether you already work with spreadsheets or not, find out what you need to know from this article. What are the different types of spreadsheets? If you really want to understand what a spreadsheet is, it's useful to think of spreadsheets in several different ways. In order to describe each type, we're going to try and give one simple analogy. If a spreadsheet machine is like a computer game that uses sheets as things to store data, then the spreadsheet application is like writing the script for this game. Then, once calculating has been completed, sometimes days later playing and watching. What Excel is? Microsoft Excel is a spreadsheet program developed by Microsoft and first released in 1985. One of its features is the ability to create a pivot table, which is often used to organize large amounts of information. Excel also includes graphing tools for visualizing data over time or trends in different variables. Google Sheets only started being released in 2013, but it still has many of the same functions and tools as Excel, plus extra ones created specifically for Sheets to benefit from its cloud built-in utility. Excel also comes with different focuses and templates depending on what you are using it for, both in the tools it provides, as well as its color scheme, making it more efficient for certain situations. If a pivot table is somehow too difficult to complete your report with spreadsheets alone, you can make use of Excel's data visualization features to complete various tasks much faster. Columns can also display numbers differently. Individual income versus which asset was received in comparison to other assets so as to show which sectors were performing better. The two functions can handle large amounts of Excel data and make it easier for you to navigate, with the ability to create tables, adjust appearance for each and even sidebar shown in your on-screen column headings. Excel v Google Sheets. There are many beginners who question whether or not Excel is different from Google Sheets. Many users believe that Sheets and Excel are the same because they both access information using tables, but there are some key differences. Google Sheets has a built-in spell checker while Excel doesn't, and there are some other minor differences between them as well. Number 2. Highlighting versus searching. Both Excel and Google Sheets have a search bar, but accessing it is different. When you are in Google Sheets, you can use the search engine button that is on your menu bar to look for specific terms or words you may have typed into a cell to find your information faster. In Microsoft Excel, however, there is no search as such. You have to highlight the information in order to get to the information that you are seeking. Your spreadsheet might have data that you need to include before the actual information you want, and by starting to highlight each cell prior to finding your complete query, it is a much easier method as well. Number 3. There isn't a duplicate file. This is just one more difference between these two terrific spreadsheets. Here again, Google Sheets has an advantage over Excel. When you find information in Google Sheets, no matter how irrelevant it may be to what you're looking for. Conclusion: Google Sheets are similar to Excel, but you will notice some differences, especially when it comes to formatting cells. Google Sheets can't be formatted like Excel because there is a limit on how many rows or columns on the top of their screen. Other features that differ from Microsoft Excel include built-in formulas. Google Sheets does not require ==. To calculate in Google Sheets, use separate parentheses for each term. Also, each row and column has a slightly different function key. Google Sheets are easier to navigate and has new formatting styles that look similar with Excel. Using the data functions, it is easy to break apart your data search or determine how many records each value represents. You can also track shifts in values by keeping highlighted cells on demand.